Greetings everyone, what is up with me again, Tam Prime 1 with another video review. For on this video review, we're taking a look at Fans Hobby's take on Armada Jetfire. And I must say this, I am very much anxious to grab up Jetfire right here, especially since I managed to grab up ThatChloe and I still have yet to replace my Naval Commander. Trust me on this one, there's like a lot going on out here, but right now we're just going to take a quick look at their take on Armada Jetfire, since like last year they began to release a lot of product images, either this year or this year, I can't remember which one, but they began to release a lot of product images of their take on Jetfire, particularly without all the color that they had on him. Because taking a look at this version of Jetfire here, I will admit this one does not have all the colors on him, but from what you can tell, definitely tell, like they definitely did put a lot of hard work and dedication into their take on Jetfire right here, especially with like his gun right here along with his shield. Although I will say this, I began to realize that I think they should have placed in like a little red spot for the Autobot symbol to just resemble the Autobot symbol for them, like with Jetfire, Overload, and Optimus Prime. I think they should have done that right there, because I know they did like a little paint spot right here on his chest, which was a pretty nifty area, right? Well, which was pretty nifty right there. But taking a look at the detailing on Jetfire, I'm going to zoom in a good bit. Look at this, like look at all this right here. Look at what all they've done so far with him. And I'm going to try to zoom in a bit more. Now, what I can tell is like there are the eyes of him. There are Jetfire's eyes, and there's still have to like from what I remember of the original product shots, they definitely had where these things were definitely painted in incredibly well. Because like I believe that this was painted along with his head sculpt, along with his, well, not head sculpt, but his little faceplate right here, especially with his eyes. And I think these were supposed to be painted like their original color schemes. And from what we can tell about the transformation process is that his arms will definitely come on down, and I think they're supposed to be like maybe a type of panel in which his fists hide into in his arms. Possibly, maybe, but you can definitely tell like this right here splits in two. You can definitely tell that right there. And right down here where the cockpit is, like very nicely finely detailed right there on the cockpit. Whoops. Thanks, I clicked on it too many times. Now, zooming in again. Now we're going to take a look down here at his booster feet. His booster feet down here, they did a really fine job with them. I really like them. There, you can see the transparent plastic detailing right there on the figure. Very nicely done, Fans Hobby. You've done a really fantastic job once again with this guy. But although I will admit this, like I will admit this is even a downfall within me, but every first figure that we wind up getting, there are some downfalls within it. There are some major downfalls. So I don't know how that even happens. But no one's perfect. No one's perfect. Now, taking a look at this right here, you can definitely tell on the back piece right here that the back part of the shuttle, I believe, will be splitting into different pieces right here, from what we all can tell. And right here, you can definitely tell like this will be the back part of the shuttle, much like in the TV series. So yeah, you have all this right here. Very nicely done. And also it looks like you have a couple panels right here. My guess is that, well, it's only a guess right here, like this is probably a part of the leg transformation process right there, or it's probably a part of the like the foot right here. I'm not 100%, but like this definitely looks like it's supposed to do something right here. That, or it's supposed to be a part of the combined gimmick for the foot, and also, well, for the leg mode. Also, right here, it looks like you have a couple of sliders like they did with Meg Tyranno, because you can definitely tell with Meg Tyranno, he had like a sliders for his tank treads to go on up in robot mode and come on down in vehicle mode. But yeah, you can definitely tell like they put a lot of hard work and dedication into their take on Jetfire. So let's go zoom on out. Going over to the next one, and here he is, right next to Naval Commander. Excuse me, sorry. A little bit of gas right there. And I'll admit, not all these pictures are going to be in precise order, but we're going to take a quick look at all these right here real fast. With their version of Jetfire right here next to Naval Commander, you can definitely tell he's going to be much larger, like he was in the TV series, which is pretty much cool. And it's very spot on to how Jetfire looked back in the Armada series. And also, not to mention, you can see the booster right there on the back of him, so they definitely pay attention to detail with that right there. And quite frankly, I'm glad they had begun on this a while back, like over a year ago, especially like, well, around the time that I put my dog down. But anyways, with what we see with Jetfire right here, with what we see with their version of Jetfire right here, I'm gonna pull this a bit closer. My lower back is hurting me just a wee bit, just a wee bit. I'm not used to sitting down like this as much as I used to. But yeah, you can definitely tell, like, with his hands right here, like, you can definitely tell, like, they did something right here with his hand. I'm not for sure, like, where his hand's supposed to go to, but you can definitely tell they're supposed to go someplace. And right here is right where, like, his gun's supposed to go to. It looks like, Naval Commander's weapons are going to go into there as well. Right here, Naval Commander, well, it's all the same old stuff right there with him. There we go. Let's go ahead and go to the next slide. And right here he is, like with his shield and his gun right here. Because like his shield is, as we all remember, Jetfire always had a shield in the series. In which, well, I'm not for sure I was going to go with that one. But they definitely do a good job with posability by him. With his shield and his blast right here, showing that he's defensive while he's ready for attack. Naval Commander right here, you can tell, is ready to blast off, and my guess is that the gun is supposed to probably combine right here, like right about into here in this section of Naval Command of like the shield part, so that way Naval Commander can blast off like he did back in Transformers Armada. And right here you can see, oh my gosh, the beautiful combined mode of these two right here. Oh my gosh. They definitely did a spot-on job. Now, I want to point out a few areas within this combined mode right here. As you all can tell, with Naval Commander, they definitely did a really amazing job with like connecting the shield onto his chest piece right here. It looks like there's a couple of hinges right here. That's one thing I noticed. I wasn't for sure what they are. It looks like there are a couple of hinges that like can like rotate the bottom part of the shield on out or something. I'm not 100% for certain. But yeah, that's what it looks like right there. And they definitely made it to where Naval Commander can hold on to Jetfire's gun. And like pretty much Jetfire can hold on to Naval Commander's gun. And possibly ThatChloe's own gun as well. But yeah, you can definitely tell like of how well they did this little combined mode right here. But still, I'm a bit curious at how they're going to do this whole bit right here. And here's another shot of them, like just at a different angle. Right here on the back, we can definitely tell like they're not going to go with the original route of where like the two sides fold over and the one side just like, well, the one side still remains, well, the one side still folds back a little, it folds onto the back a bit, but the other two sides do not fold over. So we have that part right there. And I'm curious, like I'm just curious at like how this overall works, especially with the little crotch panel right here, the little crotch area, that right there as well. I'm a bit curious. My only guess is that like hang on, I'm gonna go back to this right here. My guess is that once you get ready to transform him, because like you see the head right here, you can also see the head right in here, just barely, because like it's inside the cockpit now. My guess is that, well, from what I can also tell, is that the cockpit definitely does swing open to where their version of Jetfire's head goes into the cockpit to where like he can easily make to where like it can combine, well, to where Naval Commander can easily more combine with him right there. A little hard for me to explain, but yeah, you can definitely tell like it definitely does fold on back, and the cockpit does swing open, you know, for Jetfire's head to go in there. That's the one thing I've managed to analyze so far about like their take on Jetfire and Naval Commander combined mode. Also, you can notice like this little cut piece right here, in which it looks like the wheel. It looks like the wheel would like fit right in that groove section right there. It kind of does look like it. Just another pose right there. And also, I'm not for sure. I think they did like a whole segment, well, a whole video of all three of them combined. But here you can see their version of Jetfire combined onto Xload. Right, oh, not combined, but like on top of Xload right here. Which Xload, you can definitely tell, like where a lot of the arms, well, the arms and the legs are at. Legs are definitely in the back like they should, but the arms are, however, they are up at the front this time. So I'm just calculating. I'm just thinking in my head, like with how this overall looks. You can see right here. Also, they are hinges. These are hinges right here. Cause like I thought so. Cause like right here, the hinges right there make it to where Jetfire can just lay on top of Xload right here for transportation mode. But right here, excuse me, you can definitely tell that the shield right here makes up a part of the landing gear, like back in the series. But it's like right here on Xload, that with Xload right here, the landing gear is up. I think this is there. I'm trying to openly represent how the landing gear is supposed to realistically, like, you know, go up into a space shuttle. But this is, as we all know, this is much different for Cybertronians. And I do like this right here. I do like this. So my only guess is that with how this folds on out, I want to make another guess on this right here, because like taking a look right here, well, I guess my estimation would be a bit off right there. Because my only guess would be like they would have it to where this thing can fold on down to where the gun can connect onto it, but that's not the case. Because with Optimus Prime, like with a shield attached to Optimus Prime, the landing gear does flip out, but not like this right here. This landing gear just like flips, like it just like pretty much folds underneath and then folds back for the transportation mode. And I still love the fact they made it to where the mini bot known as Commodore, I noticed where they made it to where the mini bot right here does, and I will say this, I forgot to do a shout out to like multiple of my friends in the beginning of the video. That was my bad. I'll admit this. I was pretty much focusing on trying how to explain this, but yeah, I do have a shout out to so many of my friends. My apologies to you guys out there. Like as soon as I can do another proper shout out to my friends, I'll do that relatively soon. To Dawn Plain, along with ThatDrew, her sister, I think if I remember her name correctly, ThatChloe, along with multiple of my other friends such as Super Austin 15 on Twitter, and also and my friend recently deleted her Twitter account as Monkey Bell. She still has her other account. So to my friend S Monkey Bell, also known as Autistic, also known as, well, not for sure if she wants me to tell anyone about her DeviantArt account. So just S Monkey Bell. Shout out to you as well. Shout out to all my great friends out there, along with everyone within the PokeShipping community. Shout out to all you out there. You guys have been really amazing friends, along within the Brave Asagi and Brave Asagi and such. If I'm pronouncing that correctly, just all my great friends out there. And also a shout out to like a few people I haven't talked to in a while. I myself, Ryan Smith on Twitter and on Discord. A shout out to you as well. Also, shout out to, I know he said it ain't no competition, but I'm just going to do a shout out to Echidna Power. And his fiance, Holly Lou. Shout out to you as well. Not for sure if you guys will see this video, but just a shout out to all you guys out there. Now let's see here. There's like a lot of people that I know of right here. Also, Heather, shout out to you as well. Zebra32 Cat, shout out to you. Also, Johnny2, and also Mona and Sani for Corey, and Satu Kazu Remnant, and also Toasty, and also my friend's Discord, Autistic Monkey, S Monkey Bells, Discord name Autistic Monkey. And Toxic YouTube as well. Toxic YouTube. And SpyGear69. There's a lot of people I want to do shoutouts to. But yeah. There's a lot of people I want to do shoutouts to. But I'm just going to do them for right now. Also along with some of my own Twitter friends. You know who you are. Shout out to you guys as well. So now, I'm with this right here. But yeah, you guys can definitely tell... like this is like the landing gear does flip on out and whatnot, and right up here you can definitely tell like these are the arms. I'm trying to make heads and tails with the arms, because like along with where the arms vanish off to, my guess is that they may probably manage to make it to where, let me see if I can, let's see here. The arms you can definitely tell are up in the cockpit section, but where do they hide the arms now in vehicle and in combine mode? That's one thing I've been trying to figure out. And there's another image of them in transport mode. So yeah, they definitely have showed a lot of dedication to remaking all this stuff as much as possible, but changing it up to where, well, that part is hard, a bit hard for me to explain. But yeah, they changed it on up a good bit to where it's like their own version, their own twist. What a twist! But yeah, they definitely did a great job with their take on Jetfire. Naval Commander, I must say, they definitely needed a lot of fixing with Naval Commander. So I'm just going to go ahead and like give off my own overall score for Naval Commander, since after all, like I don't have, well, that, or I would do the. You know, as soon as I get Naval Commander back on in and do my video review on both Naval Commander and ThatChloe, I'm going to give my overall rating for both of them in one go. But yeah, that's pretty much it right there. So yeah, I'm really anxious to know like how they get the arms to be concealed in the combine mode, because, well, my only guess is that it looks like they put the arms back up into the cockpit section. That's just a guess right there, though. That's like a guess right there. But also another thing I've noticed is that whenever they're in combine mode, like the spatial bit is up this way, and so I need to take another. If I can find another older pic, I'll do a video review on that of all three of them combined together as one. Because like if you guys can tell this right here. I think the arms are definitely inside the cockpit for the combined mode, and this right here does fold on back, but I'm not for sure what this panel is right here. Unless, of course, if I go back a bit, right? My only guess is that this is on the the panels we saw earlier are like folded onto the inside of the space shuttle mode. But yeah, you guys can definitely tell like of where they put all of this stuff at. I'm like, it is a real mystery of how they get their newest figures to configure around, because that's one thing even I was trying to put heads and tails together with, especially with Naval Commander. I was trying to figure out how they did his fists and whatnot. And I'll admit this, like, of how they did Naval Commander's fists, and I'm just going to give out a spoiler. It gave me an idea for it helped to give me some inspiration for my own fan fiction. It gave me some inspiration for my own fan fiction for some ideas and whatnot. But there's a lot to cover right here. But at the same time, I'm not for sure how much there is to cover. There might be a lot. There might not be as much as possible. But who knows? Who knows? But yeah, that's the overall video for all of you out there right now. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you all have enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, check out my 10.1 gaming channel. Also, check me out on other social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. I mean, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Discord, and so on. Until next one, I'm 10.1, and also my Deviant Art. Since I'm trying to get back into the drawing phase. So to the next one, I'm 10.1, and I'll be signing off right now. So, peace out.